Welcome back to the noon Mountain Time, part of the BYU Men's Basketball Media Day. We have webcasts on BYUtv.org, and next up is maybe the biggest question mark on this team, Matt Carlino, a guy who redshirted, transferred to BYU, redshirted, and now you're here. You finally get a play, December 17th. You have a countdown in your house or something to the day when you start playing?
Big calendar. No, it actually might even be sooner. I don't want to get anyone but December 17th, it's just when my grades are submitted because the transfer goes, it's a year, and then, so whenever your grades are posted for the first semester, you're eligible.
So you and the team will be on top of those teachers?
Yeah.
Hey, get him in, we need this guy.
Yeah,
so,
hopefully.
Okay. So sometime that week, though, that could speed it up by a couple days or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably December 17th.
Okay. Baylor, and that's a big one. That's a big game to jump in for your first game.
They're all a big one, but yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. So last year, you redshirt and you watched Jimmer, knowing that you would like to be the point guard this year. What was that experience like, and what did you learn from Jimmer and that team?
I learned a lot. I mean, a team going to the Sweet 16 is, you can learn so much from that. I learned a lot from Jimmer, just how he handled everything from off the court stuff to just having to deal with triple teams and stuff like that. Not that I'm hopefully going to have to deal with triple teams. We have a lot of weapons this year. But just learned a lot from all those guys, how composed they were during that run they had last year. And it was just a really good experience.
As we chat, the women's basketball team obviously in the background having practice and just sort of an authentic environment here live at the Marriott Center. If you have questions for Matt, you can tweet them at us at BYUtv Sports or post them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. So let's get to one of those questions. What's the biggest difference? Well, actually, let me preempt this one by discussing your journey to BYU. So walk us through growing up in Arizona and then where you went from there and how you got here.
I was born, I would say born and raised, but I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska. I was raised 18 years in Phoenix, Arizona. I went to my first 2 years of high school, played for my dad at Highland.
Same high school as Austin Ainge, right?
Yes, yeah.
And did Lee come wired?
He went to Mesa.
Mesa, okay. Rival.
No, we never played him. We would have beat him, but we never played him.
You would have beat him.
Yeah. And then after those 2 years, beginning of my sophomore year, I was committed to Indiana University. And I went there to see what it was like, and I loved Bloomington, Indiana. But
and you went there and went to high school?
Went to high school my junior year. Loved it there, but it just wasn't the best fit for me to go play there. Graduated a year early, went to UCLA, and that was also, it was a really good learning experience for me there. Didn't quite work out, and then I opened up my recruitment and ended up here, and it's been awesome.
So why is BYU the place versus the first two stops?
You know, the environment here is unbelievable. The people here, the coaches, my teammates, everything's just awesome, and it just is. It's the place.
When you were recruited, what did you see out of BYU and Dave Rose and this team that made you think it was a place?
Just the great character people here, and just the stability of not only the program, but the stability of the environment here. You're not going to get bad guys in here. You're not going to get it's a stable environment.
Okay. For those who haven't seen you play, which is most people, and they're very excited to watch you play, describe your skill set and what you'll bring to the BYU basketball table.
I can shoot the ball pretty well. From three, a little bit past three and in. I think I'm a good distributor of the basketball. I don't know, it's hard to talk about yourself, but I don't know, I'm just going to try to bring when I'm on the court, a sense of calm, not hurry the pace up and stuff like that, but just run our stuff and stuff like that.
Okay, let's get to the many questions for you here. This one from Texas says, what's the biggest difference you've noticed playing for BYU versus UCLA?
The pace of play that we play in practice is unbelievable. We're playing, when we do get to do our little practices right now, the pace we're going at is great, I think. And if we keep that pace up, we're only going to get better. The pace at UCLA is more slow down. Ben Howland's more of a East Coast type guy, half-court sets, stuff like that. So that'd be the biggest difference through that.
Nolan Mickelson asks, what NCAA team were you a fan of while growing up?
I wasn't really a big fan of it. I'd say Indiana.
No ASU or Arizona?
No. I liked Arizona. I liked Arizona a little bit, but not really. I don't like them at all anymore. I'd say actually Indiana probably was. Because Bobby Knight was a big name in our house. My dad loves Bobby Knight, so we'd watch their games. But other than that, I really didn't have a team.
Okay. Brent Michelson says, when you are eligible, do you think you'll be the starting point guard based on practices? That's a tough question.
Yeah, that is a tough question, but I think I'm not sure. We got a lot of good point guards right now. Obviously, I just want to play. I mean, I've been excited to play for a while now, so starting, whatever, it's not a big issue to me as long as I'm playing and helping the team. However, that's what's going to happen.
Once again, we're joined by Matt Carlino of the BYU men's basketball team. If you have a question for him, tweet at BYUtv Sports or post question on our Facebook page, facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. Got a tweet here. It says, Matt, compare and contrast the personalities of Coach Hallen and Coach Rose.
They're different. Coach Rose, I've gotten to know a little bit better off the court and as a person. Coach Hallen is, I didn't really get to know Coach Hallen that much. The recruiting process wasn't that long when I went there. They're different. I mean, I don't really want to sit here and compare and contrast them, but they're both good people, and that's about it.
Okay. Kira Slaughter says, better weather, SoCal or Provo?
Definitely Provo. I love the snow. No, I don't mind either. I sleep better in the snow, so.
You're sleeping in the snow?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
I understand.
But it doesn't. I'm in the gym anyways, so.
There you go. Travis Adamson, who is firing away, and please keep him coming, Travis. Is your nickname really the White Tiger? Where did it come from?
I don't even know where that came from.
That's your nickname?
No, I mean, people joke around. I actually, in my house, I got a big white tiger up on one of the above the doorway. Mm-hmm. And
in your apartment or like home?
People. Home. Mm-hmm. So, but no, like I live in a house here. Oh. But so I got a big white tiger. I don't know. I forget where it came from.
White tiger though.
White tiger. It's whatever. It's not a big deal.
Kenny Cox says, what's the best, funnest thing you've done in Provo?
Well, it wasn't in Provo, but I went to the Sweet 16, which was with the Provo guys. In Provo, going to the BYU basketball games is fun, and playing in them will be even better. So.
Awesome. Are you over the I'm not Jimmer thing and sort of what fan expectation? And there's a lot of hype with you coming in to, one, start that first game when you come in, and two, just lift this team to hopefully a West Coast Conference championship. How have you maybe embraced that sort of pressure, and do you acknowledge it?
Well, I don't pay much attention to like the media at all. I don't read any of the stuff. Sorry, but I have the Twitter, but I don't like look myself up or anything like that for comparison. So I don't get too much of it because I don't really, outside people, they'll joke around with me ask, oh, next Jimmer, and I just kind of brush it off. But it's a great comparison. The guy, he was the best player in the country last year, so, but I don't think you can expect a freshman to be the best player in the country. So I'm just going to try to help the team win the best way I can.
Okay, a couple of tweets, some questions. Matt, currently what area of your game is strongest and what needs the most improvement?
Well, everywhere always needs improvement. I know everyone says that, but it's true. I'd say defense is probably the most, getting a little stronger. So it's just that it's the freshman, the sophomore. You just get stronger every year, but to make a jump like quicker to get the strength would help me a lot. One of my strengths has always been shooting and passing. So I'd say those are two of my biggest strengths.
Okay. Craig Lewis says, what have you learned from Jimmer and the role model he is on and off the court?
A lot. He just handles himself. When he wasn't a professional, just professionally nice to everybody. I mean, I'm amazed by some of the stuff he does sometimes. Like, I'm like, wow, I don't know if I could be, my hand would cramp if I was writing that many autographs. So it's been really nice being able to watch him, and it's a real humbling experience.
Ryan Robinson says, was Jimmer the best player you ever faced? If not, who's the best player you ever faced?
He is the best player I've ever faced. The stuff he does, it's like sometimes you look at him and you're like, he can't do that, and then he goes out and does it or stuff like that, and he's definitely a great player and going to continue to be.
In previous conversations, I know you mentioned that it was really important to you that you played your whole college experience in the same jersey. So how excited are you for the time when you actually do put on that BYU jersey and play in that first game?
I can't even put into words. I'm so excited right now. The season's, first practice is coming up so soon, and I'm so excited for that. Like, it's just awesome. And I'm excited for our team because I think we're looking good right now and playing at the pace Coach wants us to play at and all that.
First practice Friday, so that'll be fun. Craig Lewis says, have you tasted J-Dog's yet, and what do you think about it? The famous hot dog joint in Provo.
I have. J-Dog's it's a good place. I don't go there that often, but I've been there a few times with my mom and with my brother and stuff like that, and it's good stuff.
Excellent. Well, we'll end on that tasty note.
All right.
Matt Carlino, best of luck. We look forward to you playing, hopefully sooner than Baylor, but if not, in the Baylor game, we look forward to seeing you in action finally. So thanks a lot. Okay, next up, Nate Austin, returned missionary, and we'll be back in a moment with him on BYUtv.org.